Hi, in this video I want to demonstrate how to add a notice to the front page of the Chipping Norton Bowls Club. You could call it a notice, you could call it a news flash or anything, but it would be just something very brief that you want to attract the reader's attention to. And generally what I've done is I've set up the facility to be able to put a news flash item in that area and a news flash item in that area, remembering that it could be just a simple notice. The idea is that it should be short and sweet, so it does not fill more than probably that space and that space. So you could have two notices, or you could even have two short notices under each other, which I will try and demonstrate. Now, to be able to add the notices onto the front page, and remember it will appear only on the front page, you would use that new menu item or that new menu item. So news flash 1 would appear in that area and news flash 2 would appear in that area. So let us start. Let's have a look at news flash 1 first. When I click on that button, it'll take me to a page where I will have the news flash items put in. Now you will notice that this was the news flash or the notice that has been on the page before, which is now outdated, but I'll use it for illustration. You will notice that this specific one I unpublished, and that is why on the home page you do not see anything. Nothing is published to be seen there. Going back to news flash 1. If I would publish this, and I'm going to quickly do that, I'm going to edit that specific article. That's the article. I will demonstrate how to create that article for the news flash 2 area, but let's just demonstrate this. If I go right down to the bottom of the article, you will see the status of it is unpublished. If I publish it and I save the article, I get a message that tells me that the article is successfully saved. If I go now, I can click there to take the message away. If I go now to the home page, that will appear, and you can see where it appears only in that one area. So there's not much more that you can do in this area. If you put another 2, 3, 4 lines onto that, you will push down this description and the page will look a little bit unneat. But either way, it is still possible to do that. I'm just going to unpublish it again so that it is not seen by the public. So if I go right down to the bottom and I click on the status field drop down menu, I click on unpublish, I save, and if I now go to the home page, you will see that it's unpublished, so it is not seen by the public. Right, so for an illustration I'm going to show you how I create a notice that I want to put in news flash 2, which of course after this demonstration I will unpublish again. Now when I click on news flash 2, you will notice that there are no articles in this category. So I'm going to have to create a new article. And remembering, the new article that I will create for news flash 2. So click on create an article. I get my blank editor up, and I can now type in what I want to type in. So I'm just going to copy something in there just for illustration purposes, so I don't have to type it again. I want to copy it down as plain text, so I press Ctrl and I press V and I put that in, and there it is. Now what I can do is I can change to bold. I can do whatever I like to do. I can actually change the color to a deep red, and I can take that information and just make it cursive. Then what I do is I would select all the text I want to use, and I would pick a style. Now if you click on the styles functionality, you will find that there are many styles that you can choose from. So there are certain ones you can choose from. You can choose that arrow if you want. What I have chosen, you can of course also choose a comment. Going down, what I have chosen, these aren't too bad to use as well. They look quite neat. I will create another one, but this is what I used. I used just the I to indicate that this is a info. If you want to issue a warning, you can use that icon. If you can use a pin if you want. Anything, I will use a pin, and that's what it will look like when I use a pin. So all I need to do is I need to give it a title. I'll just make that a title. Oops, wrong place. Put it into the title. Ctrl V, and there I have it. But very important now, because I want this thing to appear on the Newsflash 2 area, I have to really pick the correct category, and the category that I need to pick is Newsflash 2. So I'm picking Newsflash 2. You can see that it defaults to published, so all I really have to do now is to click on save. Now that I've saved the article and I go back to the home page, you will notice that it appeared there. So a very quick note that you can put up there. If I go back to the Newsflash 1 and I just edit that specific one, and I publish it just for a brief moment so we can see what it looks like when both of them are published, and I save that. I now go to the home page, and this is what it will look like. So the opportunity does exist for you to put in a notice there if you want to attract people's attention to anything you want in the Clubhouse. It could be a notice, it could be any short message that you want everybody to see, and this is of course visible to the general public out there as well. So I'm going to unpublish that. If you want to take the notice away, all you simply have to do is you have to go into the Newsflash menu page, click on edit, get your editor up and unpublish. If you save that, it will be away. Looking at that, you can see that that is now gone. So if you want to get rid of the Newsflash 2 as well, you can edit the article and you can unpublish it. If you save that now, then you will notice that there's nothing on the front page. Now what I want to illustrate now for this next part of the video is very quickly how the two notes would have looked when it is both in one area. So I'm going to go into Newsflash 1 very quickly, edit it, and I'm going to publish it, save the article, and you will notice on the home page it is now published. If I now go into Newsflash 2 and I edit that article, what I want to do is I want to change the category so that it also appears in Newsflash 1 with the other article. Of course it's still unpublished, so I will publish it and I will save it, and it should, both of them appear on top of each other in that area. So those are the possibilities. You could have as many of these as you want, or probably I think I limited it to, let's say, 3 or 4 or 5, whatever, but that limit can be changed, but this is what you could do. So just before I will finish this video, I just want to unpublish them again. They both appear, of course, now on the News Flash 1, so I will unpublish, save, and I will now edit that one, go down to the bottom, unpublish and save, and back to the home page, and as you can see, there are both of them disappeared. So this short video I made to just illustrate very quickly how you could use the Newsflash 1 and the Newsflash 2 to publish notices to whoever you want to see it. For, of course, the general public, anybody that look at the website will see it. That is all for this video. Any questions? Please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you for watching.